morning, good evening, or good night, folks. I'm your host, Simon Redhand, and welcome back to Gaming Red-Handed. We're about to continue our journey on Avowed. To recap what we've done so far, we just arrived at Paradise. We found out that there's a plague going on, the Soul Plague. We're trying to figure out what is going on here, why people are going mad, why they're attacking each other, and how we could stop it.
You know,
Let's
if you just tell me where the claviger is, I'd get out of your hair.
go.
He's out on official business. That's all you need to know.
We'll talk to them in a second here.
These docks are reserved for the Imperial Envoy of Adir.
Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy.
That'd be me.
And he's late. Huh. Probably died at sea. Good riddance.
That's not nice. You want to try saying that to my... You want to try saying that in a way that doesn't piss off the Imperial Envoy? Actually, I'm the Imperial Envoy. He's very much alive and standing in front of you right now. The name's Redhand. What was that about good riddance? I don't need to threaten this lady.
Ugh, shit.
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so...
Handsome, regal, authoritative.
You're doing great.
Forgive me, again. We're having a bit of an emergency. No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger.
Who or what is the Clavenger? Raise an eyebrow. They left town at the same time. I have a missive to deliver to the Emperor of Idir. Who or what is a Clavenger?
He's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Paradise's mayor, more or less.
Okay.
Most people out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles. So, we made up some new ones.
Weird ones. They left town at the same time.
No, there's some kind of blight in the wilderness and
Yeah.
rumors of plague. They went to investigate. Nature has a mind of its own in these parts. When the ecosystem changes, we ask ourselves how and why.
Leaderless and rudderless is the natural state of things in Paradise anyway. Keeps things interesting.
Sounds like I have to find the ambassador then. I have a missive to deliver from the Emperor of Idir.
Sorry, Envoy, but no one's here to receive it.
Nonsense. There's a small army of pickpockets, smugglers, and scoundrels between those walls who'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Just ignore him.
Where did you say they went? Because I've got an idea.
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up?
2 missing people and 2 searchers. How auspicious. How about you introduce yourself first?
Name's Kai. I've been a soldier, a sailor, and a halfway decent baritone.
He's a troublemaker, but a damn qualified one at least.
I knew you had a soft spot for me.
What business do you have with the Clavenger?
Claviger Amond helped me get on my feet when I came to Paradise a few years ago. Last time we spoke, he sounded worried about things. If he's gotten himself into trouble, I owe it to him to help out.
All right.
The Rawatine Navy didn't teach me fancy words, but I did learn how to count.
Kai, before you go, please keep in mind that the Envoy is a respected member of the court. Make sure he comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
What is the Steel Garrote?
The Steel Garrote are here as guests, helping Adirans like yourself keep the peace. Or so they say.
That is a crazy name, by the way. Never met a Steel Garrote paladin in the flesh. What are they doing here? I'll be sure to let them know you're doing a good job. Keep a respectful tone and I won't report you. What are they doing here?
You tell me, Envoy. The Adirans came to our shores with their soldiers, their bureaucrats, and their cult of murderers. Asking a lot of nosy questions is a good way to end up with a knife in your back.
That's all I do is ask nosy questions. Alright. I'll be sure to tell them you're doing a good job.
Maybe it's better if you don't mention me at all. Speaking of the Steel Garrote, fair warning, their leader, Inquisitor Ludwig, is eager to greet you. Or possibly interrogate you.
First things first, I have to find the ambassador.
You do that. Just don't keep her waiting.
Or else what?
I heard she's a monster. The personal handmaiden of the Burned Queen. But that's not all. They say she fell in battle in the Deadfire, and death spat her back out.
Highly doubt that. The ambassador could be in danger. We have to get moving. Ominous. I'll have to ask her how she did that. Any idea what she wants of me? I'll deal with Ludwig later. Let's go, Kai.
Not if you value your life.
We'll have time to worry about Ludwig later.
We've got what we need. Let's move.
Right behind you. We've got to find your ambassador and my claviger before something else does.
Kai is a seasoned soldier and a mercenary from the Rutain province. Restless but affable. His wandering has led him to the living lands in search for peace he is yet to find. As an experienced battle-tested veteran, Kai can withstand damage and draw enemy aggression. His incendiary ammunition can burn away flammable obstacles. Fire and ice, Kai fires a powerful shot with his blunderbuss, dealing high stun damage to a single target. Okay.
I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that.
Yeah, so I gotta go see. I can now use Kai's abilities, I'm guessing. Okay. Companion ability tree contains abilities from your recruited companions. When your companions level up, you'll be able to spend companion ability points. Alright, so I have Fire and Ice, Unbending Defense, Leap of Daring, Second Wind. Okay, and he's got one skill point, so I think he's already got this. So I'll give him Second Wind. Just because I might as well give him the ability to get himself off the ground. And I think that's
Come on,
it.
let's get...
And then, how do I assign his abilities? So I have to share basically the hotbar together, huh?
some fresh air.
I don't have enough hotbars for this crap. Oh, I guess I don't have to. I guess I can't bind this one. I can bind this. Okay. Alright. It's showing me a symbol there. What his name? Does that mean like he wants to talk to me about something? Is that what that is showing me? I guess that's what it means. I guess it means he wants to talk to me. I guess there's like a place later on that we can talk to each other.
Left these beacons all over the island. They're good for finding your way around.
Oh, you're tall.
City's getting crowded. Pretty soon the Adirans will outnumber us 3-1.
Why doesn't the Claviger put a stop to it?
Why do you think, dimwit? He's nice and cozy in the ambassador's pocket. That's enough for now. We got a listener.
Don't mind me. Just minding my own business.
Haven't you heard it's not polite to step? Watch where you're going. Wouldn't want you getting hurt now, would we? Piss off.
Keep walking, Outlander.
Hey! Better watch your step.
Feel like these guys are gonna be interesting. All right, let's continue on, but I also want to explore the place while I'm walking around. Anything down here? Alrighty. Nope. Nothing here.
Please, how hard is it to answer a question?
I don't trifle with souls, man.
They're tearing my home apart.
Never mind. can't believe how rude everyone is around here.
That's what I'm saying. Is there something I can help you with? I don't think Dawn Shore is much for niceties.
It wouldn't kill them to think about it, at least. How hard could it be to find a watcher?
What is a watcher? I sense an abiding relentless in you. A watcher must be just the trick.
How did you... Actually, maybe I should talk to you instead.
I'm not a watcher, merely a soul receptive to the beyond. Why do you think I can help?
I'm clearly under some kind of curse. A band of Zorips invaded my house. What am I gonna do?
I feel like you just made that word up. I can handle giant lizards. Let me help. How is consulting a watcher supposed to help with that?
I don't know. Maybe they're drawn to a spirit there? I've tried everything else.
We tried just killing them?
I'm sorry, I'm overwhelmed. I did ask the militia. They weren't risking their lives for a poor shelter folk. First, my ship gets attacked by pirates. Then none of my plants will take. Now this happens? And they won't let me into Paradise to sort it out?
Who's they?
The militia. They're scared of some plague. At least that's what they say. I wonder if it's really the Adirans. Keep us out and themselves in. I should never have come here.
Come here for a better life and find a worse one. Wish I hadn't heard that before.
Chin up. Why don't I look into the zero problem for you? Most people would have given up by now. Why do you stay?
It's hard to put it into words. I just feel like I should be here. I'd heard it was dangerous, but the Glenfathan wilds were dangerous. I thought I was prepared. I had no idea what I was in for.
What happened to your plants?
I wanted to grow a little food, save some skates. They never thrived, that's all. Clearly, I have bigger things to worry about.
Alright. The souls of plants and kith are made of the same essence. Maybe your plant died because of the plague.
Gods. Is it in the crops? As if things couldn't get any worse.
Chin up. Why don't I look into this Zerp problem for you?
Thank the gods. I wasn't sure how many more pitying looks
Could I
could
not take this
stand.
quest if I didn't have enough
Then
strength?
take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself.
Hmm?
Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zorips saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them.
Oh, I didn't plan on negotiating with lizards. You'll have your cabin back. That's a promise.
Thank you. That may not be worth much coming from a stranger, but I mean it.
I mean, you just gave me a key to your house after a conversation, so... Trust has to start somewhere. Alrighty. What do you got going on?
Closed. But you already knew that.
If I eat your apple, is that stealing? I acquired an ingredient to cook. Where's the cauldron? No cauldron around here? Alright, let's go see what's over here first before I go anywhere else. Oh, that's the same chick we were just talking
Thanks
to.
for taking Kai off my hands.
Greetings, friend. You look like you could use a fine weapon or a sturdy shield. Not to worry, Volter is here. I
Walter.
suggest you take a look at my wares before you speak to Daggerda. Who knows what mood she's in today?
Who's Daggerda? Alright. Common greatsword, common axe, 234. How much money do I have? Oh, like almost 500. Common grimoire of elements. I just got the two-handed mace. I guess I gotta mess with that first. Alright. Where's Daggerda? Over here?
The Living Lands are a dangerous place. A newcomer like you surely needs armaments.
Welcome to Dawnshore, traveler. My name is Dagerda.
She looks cool. I like
You
where she
seem
looks.
like you could use a nice potion or a bite to eat. And I promise a safe and pleasant transaction, despite whatever Walter told you.
Walter warned me about you, too.
I'm sure he did. He'd rather chase off my customers than admit he was wrong.
All right. What happened to break up your marriage? Because you used to be married.
Honest, stranger, I'm not inclined to go into it. He knows what he did. And let's leave it at that.
Am I in the mood to fix the marriage? Can I even do that? These potions are expensive. I hope there's some kind of alchemy. Could be dropping 100 gold per potion. That's kind of crazy. All right. And then I think you sell armor, right?
Heading out to the wilds? Make sure you have everything you need. You don't want to...
Kai, I told you not to show your face around here again.
Come on.
Oh.
You're not still mad about that hunting knife, are you?
All right, no. You're clear. But you better pay up front this time.
I knew you'd come around. You miss me.
I'll let you think that. Now don't mind him. What are you interested in?
You guys old friends?
Yeah, some of the oldest in Paradise. He's a headache, but that's because you want him to come back alive.
So you do care.
I lagged the garrote for you. Do I have to spell it out?
Alrighty. Alright, let's see here. Brigadier armors, heavy armor, 208. Plate. What's the difference here? Negative 45 max. So this reduces my stamina by less than the common plate. The plate gives more protection. Oh. We'll buy this. My husband spent a fortune on this Dellinger cod piece to spice up things in the bedroom. Now he's dead on account of a weak heart. I want nothing to do with that tasteless though brutally effective garment. So I leave it to the gods to find a worthy bearer. Okay, let's go. Mountaintop path, trees. Okay. And then we'll take some lockpicks because can't go wrong with lockpicks. Always need lockpicks.
Look good and stay alive.
Nice to see you again. How can Walter be of assistance? From legitimate sources, clearly. From traders and adventurers, mostly. And a few used pieces from people down on their luck.
I didn't consider the legitimacy of your wares, but I am now.
Apologies, friend. People see me selling weapons on the harbor and call my morals into question. I assure you, all of my wares have been vetted for quality and polished thoroughly to remove any unwanted stains.
You're not doing much to gain my confidence here, Walter.
Well, I believe my wares speak for themselves. Figuratively, I mean.
Okay. Alright, let's carry on. Yeah, I hope there is some kind of crafting, though. The cost of these things are pretty high. Ooh, what's this? What's going on back here?
Move along, please.
I was here first. I'm not going anywhere.
If you're not working or selling something, you're loitering. Clear the way.
Now listen, you might be big in idea, but these are our docks, not yours. You're in for a rude surprise if you think we'll answer to you.
Fine. Have it your way.
Not sure what you were trying to accomplish with that.
I'll piss off.
They've only been here a few years, but the Adherents act like they run the place.
Very strange climate here. What was the point of her harassing this dude standing there?
I already told her I don't want to be involved.
I don't know what you're referring to, buddy. What's back here? What's this? Alrighty.
can't help it. After what happened with Kalisha.
I know, dear, but worrying isn't going to do anything.
You're right. Of course. Oh, you must be the Imperial envoy that just arrived. Hello.
Darling, you don't think that...
I don't know. I'm sure you're very busy, envoy. But do you know of any other ships from Adir that are slated to arrive soon?
I don't.
It's all right, but thank you.
Who are you looking for?
We're waiting for our son, you see. He's been living in Adir for a number of years now, but is finally coming home.
I just hope he doesn't meet any trouble. I couldn't bear the thought of losing him too. Not after...
After we lost our little girl. She was working as a mercenary in the Deerwood. Last we heard, she was traveling to Gilded Vale to check in on Alvra, our other daughter.
But she never made it. We can only assume the
Damn,
worst.
all your kids just scattered to the wind. She's with the gods now. Take solace in that. I'm sorry for your loss, truly. See, I don't want to give them some, like, you know, dimes to fortune teller advice, even though that's kind of my role. Don't give up hope. She may still be alive. Probably for the best.
I can only pray that you're right. But my gut tells me otherwise.
Apologies, Envoy, but we need to keep an eye out for our son. Be safe out there. The Living Lands are unlike anywhere else in Aora.
I'll take your word for that. I was kind of expecting a quest out of you. But I'll keep an eye out for your children. Or their corpses.
There's something to be said for the stability that the Adirans bring.
For you, perhaps. If you don't mind ignoring their stance on animancy.
I suppose. It isn't perfect, but in all my years living here, I've never felt so safe.
Ah, well, let's hope they never make it to Fjord. It wouldn't end well.
I'm grateful for Adir. I was getting tired.
Alright, let's continue on. Kind of want to keep an eye out for their children, but shouldn't give me any names. Pretty sure your son was on that boat that I came on, so he's definitely not going to make it over here. What are you looking at over here?
Are all paradisans like this?
Just making sure there's nothing over on the sides here.
Have closed Paradise to newcomers, so where should I go?
Well, there's always the shanty town, but, well, you know.
Yeah, I haven't heard the best things about that place. Is there nowhere else?
Perhaps the Adirans are looking for new recruits.
No thanks. I'd rather risk the journey further inland than throw my lot in with them.
Your funeral, I guess. Why not just stay here? I'm sure you could find work around the landing.
Maybe.
Alright, let's go see what's under the bridge. Turned off the crosshair, but hopefully that's not going to be a problem going forward. The most unfortunate tale of Favia and Bernat, a Valian tragedy? Scene. Lalia watches Bernat approach the Favia tree, looking for her human form. Lalia. Not Lalia. Laia. Behold, now comes the fun. That for which I have waited. His love is forfeit, her life is forfeit, and all I have worked towards shall be fulfilled. He says he knows his love. He says no force in the world could keep him from her, but what chance has force against guile? Never will he find his love, for she is no longer his love. The spell cannot be undone except by her death, and by then it will be too late. But wait, he has seen her. Laya steps back to observe. Fabia, pray, mortal, why have you come here? These woods were not for your kind. The affairs of men have no place in this tree. Leave. Leave, or you be welcome lapses. Bernard. Foul creature. Where is my love? What have you done with her? Always this has been the station for our encounters. Never before have I seen you. Where is my love? Answer. Answer my patience, my patience lapses. Fabia, fool. This is my land and this is my tree. Your presence never before has been felt. Again I say, you leave. My generosity will be extended a third time. Will not be extended a third time. Laya steps forward again. Laya, talk. Discussion. I know the way to hurry the conclusion of this tale. Laya takes a breath and extends her throat as if she's yelling. A scream comes from the corpse of the tree where the Wergra stands. Bernat, my love. Bernat steps forward, brandishing his sword. Bernat, prepare yourself, wretch. For not even death can stand between me and my love. I will have her from you, or you will meet your end. Bernat moves forward. Fabia, who closes to fight. They fight. During the fight, Bernat is gravely injured as he delivers a killing blow to Fabia. She falls to the ground, and as she dies, the spell on her breaks, transforming her back to her Delamagan form. Fabia, Bernat, my love, what have you done to me? What was it I said? What was it I did? Has our love soured from your heart? Bernat, Fabia, my love, my life, what foul sorcery has befallen you? How have you become to be laid low by my hand? Fie to the gods for such treachery. Fie to those who stood in our way. Fabia, fear not, my beloved. For now we are together, and together we will always be. Nothing can keep us apart, but lo, why is it suddenly so dark? Where has the sun gone? Where are you? I cannot see you. I will find you. I will. Fabia dies. Bernat, a curse upon the fiend who has betrayed me. To hold love in your hands and have it wrenched away. Bernat winces and puts his hand in his shirt. It comes out covered in blood. Bernat, what luck, what chance. Tragedy may yet turn to fortune. Fabia, my love, soon I will be at rest in your arms. And we will lie together again as one, and forever shall we be side by side. I go now to meet my love. Barath, I hold you in your cold embrace. I welcome your company. I beg your mercy. Bernat lies down next to Fabia's body. Bernat, I am ready. Bernat dies. Laya steps out from her hiding spot and runs to Bernat's body. Laya, Bernat, you fool, you wretch. How can you leave me? I am alone. I am forgotten. I am cast out. Without your love, how can I continue? Life holds no thrall. Without your visage upon which I may gaze, what shall I do? But hear my salvation, my answer. Laya picks up Bernat's sword. His blade, his weapon. I shall be impaled upon him, and he shall cut through me. I will not be denied my love. I will not be denied my love. You will be mine. If not in this life, then the next. Laya impales herself on the sword. Laya, I come for you, my love, my Bernat. Wait for me and I will find you. We shall live forever. Laya dies. What an odd story. A strange tale. I lost some of my footage, probably like 30 minutes or so, but I haven't done much.
It must be nice to
did some exploring.
Personally, I've always found the rocking of a ship to be soothing. As long as I've got my feet facing the bow, that is.
I spoke to Kai a bit. I exhausted all my options with Kai.
Like a campfire.
And yet he ended up giving me 2 permanent points to my constitution. Well, 1 point to constitution, 1 point to might. So make sure you do that if you're playing alongside eventually. But yeah, I'll leave the conversation with the Dawn Shore for later. But yeah, I'm not sure how that happened. I ended up losing, I would say, about an hour or so of gameplay. It was just me exploring. I didn't actually leave the main town yet. So there's not much that was missed. Just some conversational points.
perhaps I've got you to thank for bringing it with you, Envoy. Something on your mind? This is a far cry from the feasts and featherbeds you must be used to. Good thing you're asking the expert. What do you want to know?
Yeah, see, Exhausted, he has no options left here. But after talking to him, he gave me... Well, he gave me 1 to Might, 1 to Constitution. I'm not sure if it didn't count as anything. But yeah, so just make sure you exhaust all your dialogue options with your companions, and then, yeah. It's unfortunate, though. He had some interesting story there. I'll try to make sure I'm able to save the other companion storylines when we talk to them later on, when we find them.
Really is tits. Someone was actually brazen enough to sneak into the camp for this.
Oh, that's crazy.
People are angry. They can't see how much good we've done for everyone since we got here. They'll come around, though.
Yeah. I just hope Inquisitor Ludwig and the Steel Garrote don't see this and take matters into their own hands.
Agreed. Nobody deserves to die for this. And that's exactly what would happen to those bloody fools.
Build another palisade just like the last. When this one falls, what'll you Adherents do then?
Die alongside you, probably. You fall, we fall. It's that sort of thing.
If the stone wall up the road didn't last, your pointy sticks don't stand a chance. And neither do we.
Look out, sir. Can't guarantee your safety past these palisades. Watch out once you get past the palisades. The Strangerroot is apparently hostile to life, as the scholars say. Wait a moment. Oh, Birth, eat my soul. You're the envoy. Sorry, didn't mean to be so informal.
You mistake me for another godlike in the Imperial employ.
They said the Emperor sent one of his best and brightest, and Aethys knows we need the help.
Your reputation precedes you.
I hope your voyage here was smooth as good butter. I know maybe too much about rough seas, what with serving in the galleys.
I lost most of my crew in a shipwreck at Fort Northreach. Then the Fort Steadman tried to kill me.
Did you deserve it? Kidding. Sorry to hear, Envoy. The living lands is dangerous. We should be sticking together. Can't imagine what might have possessed them to do that. Hope it isn't the damn soul plague. I haven't seen anything like that before. It seems to change people. Animals. Feels sometimes like the plague is alive somehow. Sorry for the glib tongue. I've tried to be more proper before. Didn't work. I'm no good at niceties, including abiding by most rules. The law and I aren't exactly the best of friends, no. Although, I think that's Adia's problem. I was mostly just stealing food. If you're born to the wrong social class, Adia makes climbing the ranks rather difficult. Anyway, that's all in the past.
So I just noticed that when you press X, you're able to read all those green glowing parts. You can actually read up on them. It gives you some tips and whatnot. It's better be in the past for your sake. I wasn't born in the right social class either, but I learned a lot from my experience. What did you do?
Mostly it was petty larceny. Sometimes it was spiteful larceny. Got caught when I helped a pretty girl rob her husband. I got caught for my many small, petty crimes and spent about 6 years on the prison galleys. Then, a year ago, an Adheran official came to the jails and told us we could serve the Empire for a shortened sentence or rot. You can guess which I chose.
You're free after that? Hey, you could do a lot worse than sun, adventure, and time away from the jails. So instead of risking death in prison, you risk death in the wilderness? Or a bargain, if you ask me.
Seems reasonable to me, too. If I get lucky, I might even die out here. All in all, it's a pretty sweet deal. 3 square meals, bed of my own, maybe even a chance to retire as a clerk. Wouldn't mind being bored stupid for a few years. Better than the alternative. But first, even more palisades.
Have you seen any sign of Adrian Ambassador? Anything you miss about Adir? We have to set you up at the palace. Why have they set up a palisade here? Given I'm rather new here, I would love your thoughts on the general lay of the land. We'll go with that one.
Listen, envoy. I'm here to build defenses against the land. You want geography lessons? Go ask a cartographer. I do know a few things, though. So, ask.
Any settlements of note?
No, none. It's all untamed wilderness and feral heathens. I'm joking. Of course there are. There's Fjord, which is run by animancers. Thirdborn, where all the ruffians dwell. And Solus Keep, which has the Pargrunin, who don't like anybody.
Yours run by animancers. What?
And happily, too. Sounds like they've got a whole colony of inventors and researchers there. If I want a servant of the Adiran Empire, I might say it sounds fascinating. Groundbreaking, even. I know animancy is considered blasphemous and dangerous, but Fjord supplies most of the produce we eat here in Paradise. They must be doing something right.
Ruffians and Thirdborn, huh?
Miscreants and layabouts and all those great things. The kind of people who can make a life out of impossibly bad situations. Settlements just as rough and tumble. Wouldn't mind having a drink with the locals, to be honest. They sound like they've got stories. You know what I mean? Heard they're under siege right now, though, by those dream thralls. Wouldn't want to be them, between the desert weather and that.
What do you mean when you say Solus Keep's inhabitants don't like anybody?
I mean the Pargrunin dwarves won't talk to anybody. They stay inside Solus Keep and just never come out.
What if I do want a geography lesson?
Once again, I'm no cartographer. But you know what they say about continents with small acreage? They've got big personalities. Little bit of everything here. Poison swamps, deserts, snow-covered mountains, volcanoes, acid seas. Because why not? A cartographer might be able to tell you more. I hear there's one in town.
How do you feel about the living lands?
That it lives up to its name. Wilder place than Adir, which has been stomped into civility. The living land scares our empire, I think. Otherwise, it wouldn't be sending its most expendable folk here. Present company excluded, of course. I think the living lands won't want to be leashed by the empire, though. But that's my opinion. I've been here a while.
Do you think the locals will take well to seeing a godlike?
I don't know. I mean, I know some people in Adir think of godlike as blessed by the gods. What with you lot having a divine resemblance and all. Although, I guess some folk think godlike are cursed. Depends on what sort you are. Frankly, I don't know if I've seen your particular kind before. Still, I think there are stranger things than you in the living lands, envoy. No offense, but more importantly...
I have other questions.
Ask them then. You're a nice distraction, envoy.
Any signs of the Adrian ambassador?
The Clavager passed through not long ago. I didn't much like it, but they refused an escort.
Tell me about the ambassador.
Less competent than he seems. You think with all the time the ambassador spends working, he'd have more done. No, I hear he's about a sneeze away from swallowing the muck he's paddling in. Poor man.
I'd be interested in gossip with the Clavenger.
Hot-tempered bastard. I think the ambassador's scared of him, but won't do a thing because the Clavager keeps the wheels turning. Good at its job, though. Purportedly. Bad about his confections. Sweet tooth like a hummingbird's. He and the ambassador make a good pair, honestly. The ambassador talks a lot. The Clavager gets the administrative day-to-day done.
About Inquisitor Ludwin, what do you think of her?
Honestly, I'm more scared of her than Boudica. At least I understand why the Burned Queen is so pissed. Ludwin runs the Steel Garrote, Boudica's order of paladins. The only thing they care about is their Burned Queen. There's honor among thieves, envoy. But zealots, they'll raise the world for their god.
Anything you miss about Adir?
About Adir, that same hungry empire that is looking to gobble up the living lands. The one that sends people out to maybe die for its ambitions. Kind of you to ask, envoy. The truth is, not really. Idea's fair and good to the people it thinks deserve compassion. But break its trust, and well, Idea will make you crawl to retrieve the pieces. You can tell it's a place that worships Wodica. Actually, I miss the pies. The crust's all wrong here.
Why have you set up palisades here?
Just take a look down the road. You'll see the last palisades we tried to hold. And the ones before them. We're trying our best to keep the wilds at bay here, Envoy.
The wilds at bay. What's so dangerous up there?
Strangleroot is hungry. Every day, it gets closer. Every day, weirder creatures crawl out from its foliage. Be careful if you're headed out there. Anyway.
Anything else I should know?
While Grunin beer is surprisingly terrible, always trust in a Mauen to know where the best seafood is. Pay attention when the locals tell you something. And watch out for poets. Something's odd about them.
I gotta go. Hold the wall. It's a lot of story that came out there. Did that mark anything on my map doing that? No. I was kind of hoping it would reveal some stuff on the map. I guess if... But... It did not. But it is nice to learn some of the lore. Alrighty. Let's go search. Do a quick save here. Like this is where actual combat starts.
Oh, look, Paradise and Ladder. When heated, the resin forms a hard coat that strengthens weapons and armor. Unseen, unheard.
I hear a noise in here. Oh. Nice. Hoping to sneak up on him, but this seems good enough. Uh-oh. Cranked. I'll just loot this while I'm up here. Throwables, I'll check that out later. Yep, I'm liking the two-handed. Yep. I'm really liking how melee feels. I'm pretty sure the Paradisian ladder is an upgrade material also. I think I've seen one of the upgrades asking for it. Anything else in here? No. What's that noise? Something on the outside? Oh, whoops. God damn. It's like flew off the edge there. Let's do a bit better, let's do a bit of a better job exploring this place. I was hearing some kind of noise, but I'm not sure if that's because I left something up top here. All right. Take that. Seems like they have a bit more loot than the tutorial. I guess the tutorial zone was just heavily curated with what's available and what's going to drop. Letter to home. Dear Mother, every day on the front lines is more dangerous than the last. I never thought I'd say that I would rather be facing an organized army than the encroaching wilderness. But this place is truly unlike any other. Still, through the grace of the Wodica, we held strong. The palisades are well defended, and our resolve is unbreakable. When the next wave comes, we'll be ready. Reinforcements from the homeland should be arriving within a week, and with them relief. Know as you're reading this that sending this letter was the first thing I did when rotating away from the front. I love you, your darling son. Well, you definitely didn't send that letter since it's still sitting on the desk. Let's go see why there's a dead guy in the rocks over there.
Those must be your ambassadors, man. That's a bad sign.
Common great axe in there. Great axes deal very high damage and stun. They also have a high block efficiency, allowing them to block with low stamina costs. However, they swing slowly. Great axe sounds like my jam, though. Let's see. So the great axe, the great hammer is 37, 27, 25, 3% chance to crit. It's 32, 22, 22, 6% chance to crit. There's a higher crit chance. Can I see swing speed anywhere? No, but let's try swinging it. It doesn't seem that bad. Like a lot. Yeah. I think the approach is going to be I have to probably stay hybrid for now. Not hybrid. I have to probably stay pure for now. And then as I get more points, respec later to actually make the class I want to make. So, and also I need to unlock parry, which is weird that parry is only in Ranger rank 1. So we'll put this on. Let's see, let's make sure. Time a perfect block against a melee attack to knock the enemy back and gain immediate counterattack. Okay, so I think I'll get that for now, so I can actually parry, and that should be what I need to actually improve my melee combat a bit. We're gonna get some more stamina because I'm running around a lot. And we'll go from there. Alrighty,
Give me a target.
I keep pressing up to check the map when it's not up in this game. It's select. I'm not even sure how many points I'm gonna have by the time I go get to the max level. Hopefully it is enough to be able to hybrid. If it's not, then it's gonna be really disappointing. Is he by himself?
What's that Zara doing out here all by himself?
He's being his best boss mode life. That's what he's doing. But can he know? He doesn't know. Wait, he's not aggressive. Okay. Good thing I didn't just come in there mollywopping, eh?
Zara. Don't see that every day.
Maybe he was the one that was
Of course, you don't see them
diving.
fighting their friends every day either.
Let's see here. We'll do this one.
I don't speak Zarep, but it definitely answered you.
I'll take that as a yes. Let's leave it alone before I insult it.
I agree. He's not hurting anyone. In fact, we're near DeHangen's house. Maybe he's the one who made that mural.
We'll leave this one alone so I can figure out what to say to him. He killed all the other Zarops in the area. I guess that's what's happening here. Alright, so that circles back around. Oh, he went to sleep. I'm not worried about insulting him, but I do want to know how can I expand on this. Maybe I can learn the language at some point. We'll leave him alone now. Come back here and try to figure out why he's here. But he was most likely the one that was sneaking around her window. Maybe he was trying to warn her that the other guys are, you know, they ain't too cool on her building her cabin here. She had to move it along. She wasn't listening to it. Ooh, what's this? On Soul Twins, a treatise. They are believed to be a number of phenomena that include There are believed to be a number of phenomena that a soul can undergo during the cycle of reincarnation. Whether a minuscule fraction of a soul essence is ground away by the force of entropy, or a majority of it's lost to the beyond. No soul survives a journey around the wheel without at least some sort of fragmentation. In some exceptional cases, a soul can fracture cleanly into two even halves, each of which can inhabit a different creature upon the soul's return to Yora. Though rare, this occurrence has been well documented by scholars throughout the ages, especially since the founding of the Brackenbury Sanitarium in 2729 AI. In this treatise, I will compile what information I can on the soul twin phenomena, as well as dispel some of the many myths and misconceptions regarding what truly means to be a soul twin. The lengthy document that follows is agonizingly dull and difficult to parse. Is that what's alluding here, that Dengen and that lizard are soul twins? Or is that just, random text? I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else here. Let's head back. Usually I would do a whole bunch of exploring, but I try to keep it all consistent so that the stories and the quests make sense.
Oh, please tell me I can go home now.
Look at the Zarovs. Your home is safe now. I found a journal in your cabin that was interesting. They have made themselves at home. They even painted on the walls.
You read my journal? That's private. Why would you do a thing like that?
You and this Zarov may be soul twins and explain their strange behavior.
I should have figured I wouldn't be able to fool someone like you. Have you ever felt aimless? Like you ought to have a purpose, but you don't. Like you'd do anything to find out why you're meant to be here.
I'm exploring a strange and hostile territory for fun, so perhaps. Sure, every day of my life. I've always known what I want to do with my life. I prefer to play it by ear. Expectation leads disappointment. No one is meant for something. We decide our purpose for ourselves.
That's a stupid question, isn't it? Of course you'd understand. An animancer told me that I might have half a soul. I finally had an answer. The question was, who got the other half? I thought if I could meet this person and see what they were like, I might gain some purpose or something. And then I came here and found a Zorip.
Oh? Stands to reason. Zorovs have souls like any other being? That's amazing. You might be the only one in the world with a Zorop twin. Could be worse. At least you found out what you're looking for. If I came all the way here and found a Zorop, I'd be disappointed too. Sounds like coming to Living Land's a waste of your time. Stands to reason.
Maybe, but it's not like mine. How could we understand each other? I can't even speak to it. I've got to find some meaning in all this. I can't go back and I can't go forward. I'm just stuck here. Lost. Again.
Spend time with the Zorop. It could be your only way to ever find peace. It's your life, Dang, and do what you want to do. The Zorop, half your soul is still a Zorop. It might kill you. There's no meaning to find here. Hey, yeah, the Zorop seems chill. You could talk to it.
Are you serious?
Very serious. Some things could never be replaced.
The mystic on my ship said the same thing. But what does it mean?
Which is worse, a risk or an unfulfilled life?
Well, when you put it like that, I'll go. I'll be brave. I'll find it. I really hope you're right. Oh, I forgot. You still deserve to be paid for your time, if nothing else. I didn't think... Well, it's nice to get help from an Adiran. I'll say that much.
She gave me a trinket. Critical hit, steal poison damage. That sounds good to me. That's a build waiting to happen there. I gotta get way more crit to make it happen, though.
I'll make my way back to the cabin soon.
So we'll check back in on Dengen later on. That wants you to make armor. I don't want to do that just yet. We're gonna explore this half of the island now to see what's going on over here. All right, let's go.
Keep up the good work, soldiers.
Oh, what's this? Is that the dueling arena I was reading about earlier?
Unless you're here to train, don't bother.
I'll take training.
I'm busy.
Alright, fine. I'm always a fan of training. So far, I was hoping to get some more skills. Maybe the parry will expand my combat a bit more, but so far the combat is just a kind of a mix of just, you know, even though I like the impact of it, I was hoping for some combos. I noticed that when you do stun the enemies, you do pull off sort of a chain attack thing on its own, and it does that when the stun bar is filled to the max. So that could be a build to look into, where just about maxing out the stun bar as quickly as I can. Workers note, I overheard a pair of men in the grinning Balarok, talking about a treasure map at the top of the lighthouse. I don't know how the other workers haven't found it yet, but we're never gonna have a chance like this again. Go back there and look now that everyone's cleared out. Make sure no one sees you. And watch that scaffolding. You don't want to fall like Fennec. We can't buy that vineyard near Selena if you're dead. Think about it. All the wine we can drink and no one to bark orders at us. Well, I was going to climb the lighthouse anyway, but now that I know there's a treasure map up there, we're definitely going to climb the lighthouse. I'm all about parkouring up lighthouses, especially rickety old ones. Can these notes be read? Lighthouse plaque. The plaque reads, in honor of the friendship and bounty bestowed upon Paradis by Fior Mes Ivarno 3 Majestu, 2784 AI, may it triumph over the darkness and guide us through these untamed lands. The note under reads, by the order of Claviger Edmund, closed until further notice, repairs to the staircase and cupola are currently underway. At the bottom, a second note in large handwriting reads, heard Fennec's voice in the stairwell. Damn the repair. Stay away from this place. Alright, well, Fennec fell, but he's still screaming in the stairwell. Perhaps someone could help him. Oh, look at that. There's a backpack down there. We're just gonna go down there and take a look at that. Oh, there we go. Yep. We're gonna go all the way down there. There's something over there, too. And we'll come back. We'll circle all around. Cabbages. What's this? This document is a record of an attempted sale. It's brimming with unfortunate accidents and consequential business failures. The most recent entries are as follows. Shipment C1, lost, destroyed by guards. C2, lost, destroyed in a mail delivery accident. C3, sold, profits, lost in robbery. C4 has not even written. The following is scribbled in the margins beneath the entry C4. I have high hopes for this place. The last market was hostile to cabbages. I'm sure it'll be different here. People just don't like cabbages. I don't use cabbages. Easy healing items for me. Okay, we're gonna find our way down there without dying. We'll follow the trail of cabbages, actually. Alright. The cabbages worked out. They were showing the path to safety. Freezing water. Water can be frozen, create a traversable platform. Thank you. That was education. Cool. Alright.
Wet and raw.
Nope. Okay. Alright, probably should have shot that closer to the middle there.
Wet and raw.
Alright. That is a cool interaction. Common Gambison. Branch, alright. You could almost make the whole jump backwards though, but that was pretty cool. I like that you can freeze water to make platforms. What is that? Iron Ringmund? Some lockpicks. Lockpicks are basically, you need a certain amount to actually lockpick, so I'm guessing my idea of buying all the lockpicks I can as I see them is probably the correct path, because I'm going to need that when I do find more chests and stuff. I kind of wish lockpick was a minigame though. That kind of is disappointing that it's not a minigame. And this is, I know where this is now. Okay, I went this way before. I had footage of it, but I ended up losing it. But I ended up parkouring up there to that hole in the wall, and it got me behind that door where the two guys are standing blocking the path. I didn't go down there though. What? I landed in water. I guess that was shallow water. His fire starter command. All right.
Here it comes.
So Kai is able to break anything that needs to be burnt because he has a fire starter ability. All right. Yeah. So I lost the footage of it, but yeah. So there was a box in there with some herbs. It's a quest box. I don't have the quest for it yet, but I have the box on me already. But if I do find the quest, I will go through the motions of doing it again just to show you guys how I got up there. When I do come across that quest. Well, basically, actually, I can just show you now. So when you come from that side over there, you're able to traverse alongside the roof, and then as you see from the backside here, you just jump along the roof tiles, and it gets you to the hole in the wall, and that gets you to the warehouse over there. So if there's a quest that you get, whenever I do find that quest, I'll probably like insert the scene of that again, that little explanation there, or maybe I'll go through and do it just so people will see what it looks like. It wasn't too hard though. I like to search everything because I don't like backtracking too much in games, so I usually explore a lot of things. So my method before I start doing any objective is, it seems like, I don't know, like a little bit roundabout. But it's only because I know that I don't like coming back and missing things and having to search for it later. Just makes it easier to 100% stuff going forward. Is assuming that things will be hidden underneath or behind, and you know, the usual gamer thing.
You'll be fine. Just don't look down.
Can it hold both of us? It's the real question. Go that way. Can't go that way. Something in there. Shooting things is not really the best play here. All right. Hope there's nothing on these branches here. I don't see anything there. I gotta go this way. I hear some kind of noise. Oh, there we go. Before we go inside there. There's stuff on both sides here. This is kind of a dead end though, so I'll go in here first. Golden plaque of promises,
Looks
Wodeka.
like that broke off of something. Wonder where it goes.
What was that? Hold on. Find clues about the location of the remaining fragments. It would be much easier to track down the remaining fragments if you had information regarding its whereabouts. I don't even know what this is. A variety of totems and their missing totem fragments are hidden throughout the living lands. Collecting totems can display the totems in the shrine. Oh, so they're like this overarching world collectibles. Okay. Here's the treasure map. Alright, so that's a bridge. This is the town. I hate climbing. Captain Hanukkah must have been a sadist when he came to hiding treasure. Maybe the vantage will help me find the plundering riches, or maybe I'll just die of exhaustion on the way up, whichever's quicker. So this is a town. There's a bridge there, and it's at the bottom of the bridge at the near the water by the Pargam Wall, which is up here somewhere, so maybe it's around here. We'll see. My mouse sensitivity on the map is crazy high. It's not high in game, but the map itself is crazy high. There's blood. Do I see anything like that around here? I'm pretty sure I haven't come across that waterfall yet, but I'm quite certain I could see it from up here. Just if I find the right angle.
Well, nothing ventured, envoy.
Yeah, I think it's straight ahead. I think it's down there. I think that's it. That structure I'm looking at there. Gold chest. Ah, unique boots. Unique clothing is enhanced with both a normal item bonus and a powerful enhancement. These items will provide some combination of passive stat increases, attribute buffs, and distinct behavior. So this gives you 10% movement increase, increases your health restoration from all. Yep, we'll put that on. Anything else in here? No. Can I get down here quickly? I kind of want to leap off Assassin's Creed style, but I might legitimately die doing that. Let's see what happens. Hit the water, hit the water, hit the water. Let's do it. Nice. Okay. All right. Anything down here? No. All right. Ooh, I'm about to drown. Get up, get up, get up. Okay. Oh, all right. Oh, what's down here? Oh, this is where okay. Ah, so I would have gotten back here anyway. It's a nice little exploration loop. Yeah, so I'm gonna go check for that treasure later. I do want to go over there though, explore what's over in this side here. It's like a washed up fish. Little campfire here. Someone's having a little picnic. I like to think it was ruined by this big old shark getting thrown up on stage. It's a shark, right? Yep. They were sitting here having a little romantic dinner and someone and a shark washed up on them. All right, nothing in there. Or in revealing this section. Make sure nothing's back here. I don't think anything's here, but we're still gonna check. I'd find some more upgrade materials. That seems like the only thing I'm revealing so far when I'm doing all this exploring is this random upgrade materials. But I don't want to use these materials just yet because I don't know what weapon I want to stick with. I really like the great hammer. I haven't used the great sword just yet. The great axe has a nice feel to it. I am leaning towards the great axe though, but I haven't used the two-handed sword just yet. Alright, I've been here before. This is... Alright. Okay. We missed this entire midsection here, but since we're here, I'll go back up to Dingen's cottage. I want to see if these guys respawn, though. So we're going to go this way just to see if these enemies respawn at all. Or maybe they only respawn after you actually completely rested. Well, then again, the mission was to clear them out, so hopefully they don't respawn and this lady can keep her house safe. Otherwise, she's probably just going to die. Well, let's head back up there, though. And probably the same for her. She's probably not going to shift herself over here until after I've fully rested. Well, we'll see. Yeah, see, so this guy's still chilling there. I think the world is not going to progress forward until I set up camp for the night. I hear some more Zurps screeching over there. Let's head up there and go deal with them. Oh, it is a human. Okay. Oh, what did he throw at me?
Next one's mine.
Nice. Alrighty.
Another glorious battle.
It was a battle. I don't know about glorious. It was just kind of me flailing around. I heard the Zurps moaning though. I know there. I feel. I don't know. I think there's some over here still though.
Towards the left. Come on.
I try to parry, see if I can get that to work. There we go. What the? He looked that way and then came back towards me. Alright. Yeah, he looked towards Kaido, so I thought he was going to attack him with that next swing, so I didn't even bother blocking. And then he was looking at me. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get the self-regen a bit, though. That, well, I guess it only regens the damage I take. The last hit. So that means if I get hits consecutively, it's going to narrow it down. Not be as efficient. I'm guessing that's a spawn point. I don't know if I can get up there, though. Let's try parkouring up there. Yeah, he's not grabbing any parts of this rock. No. So I'm guessing that is just a point where they just manifest from. Unless I'm just missing how to get up there. I'm being stupid. We'll go around this way and see. What the?
Yes, they'll never stop me. Wonder what he thought would happen.
All right. Damn. He completely cooked himself. Got a unique grimoire to that, too. God damn, like he legitimately barbecued himself. Charred journal. I refused to return to Paradise in shame. I vowed that I would perfect the formula to my imbued gunpowder, and by the gods, I think I have finally done it. After many trials and experiments, including nearly burning down my camp, I know that I am finally approaching the pinnacle of success. Extracting the essence from the primal flame was an arduous and dangerous task. But now that it's done, all I have left is to siphon its energy into a batch of gunpowder. As a precaution for this first attempt, I have moved to a cliff overlooking my camp. It would not do to actually burn it down. Those fools that left me will regret it once I'm done. I will call this new invention Flame Powder, and they will be the first to feel its sting. Yeah, that didn't happen, but I'll make use of this thing you just gave me. Fan the Flames, Arcane Veil. Let's see what else. Grimoire, Snap, Missile Salvo. So it's pretty cool. So it has spells locked into it, and then I guess you can learn the spells on your own without needing the Grimoire. I guess that's what it's showing. I think the basic one of elements is pretty good for its unique. Well, not unique, but it's a tool you need to just give you access to certain things. Like it has one of each spell in there, right? So I think it's a good one to keep on. Yeah. I don't think I can get any further. I was trying to see if I can get around back to where those Zerops were coming from, but I don't think I can. We'll head down to his camp, though, since we're here. And we can see it. Maybe there's something else in there. Oh, I know where that is. Okay.
Bad luck to hang around a graveyard. Maybe we should move on.
In memory of Henrik Granshaw, here I lie upon the moor. Here I lie because I'm poor. For greater stone, the more they pay, but here I lie, as warm as they. These bandits, these grave robbers.
Who the fuck? Huh. If it isn't a damn godlike, here in the flesh.
That's no godlike. There aren't any godlikes around anymore.
That's where you're wrong, buddy.
Seriously, Tiny? Do you not see that face? Use your fucking eyes for once.
I still don't like it when you call me that.
Tiny's got a point, though. Thought your kind had vanished.
some of us yet remain. Why is something only the gods can answer? Most of us did, but I'm obviously special.
That's so. I bet those crazy types in Fjord would pay real nicely for a chance to examine you.
If you're threatening to kill me, you would die in the process.
Yeah, we're more in the business of liberating valuables from the dead. What are you doing here?
The same. I'm here to put you leeches down. Grave robbing is a offense punishable with death. I don't really care about grave robbing. Honestly, I was looking around. Maybe pay respects to the dead. There's always some good stuff to be found in graveyards. Unfortunately for you, I'm in the mood for killing today. Well, now I'm not a psycho, but honestly, I was just looking around.
Then I recommend you look around elsewhere. No need for this to get ugly.
Go find your own grave to loot. This is our claim. This was all the boss's idea. I just went along with it. I never even wanted to be a looter. Man's gotta eat.
You fucking coward. I should have expected this from you.
Let me go, and I'll never disturb a gravesite again. I swear to all the gods.
You guy's a bitch.
Little shit.
Yeah, until your friends are dead. I'd get moving if I were you. Oh, no chance you're dying with the others, Tiny. Fine, get out of here.
These aren't even my friends. Ma never liked them.
You know this was your last chance, Tiny. If I ever see you again.
Oh, no, you don't. Right flank. One for you.
Kind of want to chase down Tiny and kill him too. Maybe he has some good loot on him. It's kind of a bitch too. I'm not really a fan of dudes who abandon their squad. Elmhurst. Twisted till the end, evil to the core. A cautionary tale of nightmare struggle and broken promises. You laughed at death, now silence reigns. That's pretty cool. What's this one? Hellnoth. Sick, helpless Hellnoth. You died for the community you built. May the legacy of your people be your legacy to share. May their children's children stand in place of the family you never had. Ingrid. Formidable, beloved Ingrid. May you rest in the Wodeka's charred embrace. May deaths wash away your scars. May you find your next life, what eluded you in this one. Oh, there's a chest. By chest, I mean coffin that I am pushing open. Alrighty. More Zarups. I want to make sure I thoroughly explore this place before I take Elf out of here. Oh, there's Tiny. Why are you still here?
I'll never up. Don't hurt me. I wasn't even supposed to be here.
Okay, let me say before I do this. I want to see if I can just attack him. No, I can't. All right. Ooh, what's that? How do I get up there? I might have to go all the way around to get to that. Up from where the charred sorcerer was. Which should be silly. Okay. Can't reach it. We'll go around and do that later. Common axe. Some money. Alrighty. So let's go find a way up to that upgrade material. Can't walk on the fence. We'll circle all the way around then. Is it just going to keep telling me I have an equipment upgrade? Like, I already know. It's coming up on nighttime. I got to go all the way around, don't I? Yeah, so I basically have to run all the way back to the charred pyromancer just to get on top of this roof. Which is kind of annoying. But whatever, it's done. Scouting log. Darren scouting log. Mechwinsdag. 3 new Zerops approached the camp at dawn. They waited at the edge until the brute emerged from his hut. They seemed to argue over the fire for a while, then came to some kind of agreement and went their separate ways. To be honest, I'm starting to question our strategy here. They're territorial, but I don't know what we stand to gain from clearing these settlements. Resources? None that I've seen. I wish the captain would call this off.
Even Pargrun and walls can't stand against this place.
Ooh.
Right behind you. If you're gonna shoot that barrel, keep your distance. Eyes are on my side.
Oh, and it blew up the wall too. Nice. And the forager's coming. He's like, what was that noise?
Another win, but who's counting? Coming from the rear.
Ooh, it's a whole other camp over that side. Okay. Alrighty. Guess we're going in there. I heard some noise over there, but I don't see another guy over there. This camp is huge. There's a lot of dudes in here. Damn it. I keep pressing B to dodge when it's A. I gotta just change my controls because that is screwing me up. Yeah.
You're a good friend.
Unnecessary death there, but yeah. I definitely gotta change my controls around a bit. I don't like that B is crouch. I just wish my jump and my dodge button were just 2 separate buttons. I think that's just kind of the thing there. Like I continuously screw them up because I'm just not used to it.
Even Pargrun and walls can't stand against this place. Right behind you. If you're gonna shoot how'd you do that?
Well, this here is a gun, Kai. And I pointed it at the barrel and I put the trigger. So, I definitely have a better approach to go here. There's a lot of dudes in here. I didn't realize this was like a whole big-ass camp. We're definitely going to do this with a better approach.
Pargrunen built these walls and much of Paradis centuries ago. Much of their work still stands.
We got dudes on top, we got dudes on the bottom. Like, this might be like the worst approach. And then the stealth is just so excessive that I can't even really chain them. All right, let's go back up the other way. See if I can get in there from this side. This is the cemetery on that side. I didn't come up this way yet, but we're gonna go see if we can. Oh, okay. Waypoint unlocked there. I got a bunch of grenades. I feel like I should be using them. Jesus. Alright, this guy's on top there, so let's go on top. Get around to the guy on top. See if I can hit him out first with a stealth attack.
Looks like spiders nearby.
Spiders? Spiders? Where are you seeing spiders, bro? Oh, spiders over there. Don't let me interrupt your sermon here, buddy.
Left leg.
Nice. I feel like that was a very well done gank there. I feel like that gank could not have gone any smoother. Nice. Alrighty. Do I want to mess with spiders? Not yet. I'm going to circle back this way and clear out this camp. Spiders can wait for at least the sun to come up.
Zarps ahead.
Yeah, I see them. Does he see me? Does he see you? Was he...
Let's see what you got.
Alright, put that guy down quickly. My cooldowns are low enough. I should just get in the habit of really just spamming my spells.
To your left.
Did it again. Like I tried to dodge and I pressed B. I pressed B and crouch instead. Yo. Where's he at? He was just down, right? Can I lift him up? I can. Okay.
Back on my feet. Watch the left.
They're like on the other side. We'll get over to them later.
Left leg.
See, you can dodge left and right, but you can't dodge forward, which is kind of annoying. I want to dodge forward just to kind of close the gap towards them.
Thanks, soldier.
I think that's everything. Oh, there's one dude left over there.
You take lead.
Anything else? No. This is a big ass camp, man. Can't climb up this way.
Margaret's fury. Keep it away from gunpowder, or you'll be as bald as...
Okay.
Come and get me!
Big old bear coming. Definitely gotta get in the habit of using my throwables. Oh, way too close though. Jesus. That was definitely not the right approach. Part of me feels like my XP is not coming in fast enough for the amount of monsters I am killing. Like, Jesus. These big old packs are doing crazy damage to me. Which I expect will come from being on the highest difficulty, but at the same time, it's like, the damage I'm doing, definitely taking too long to scale. I might have to really go back to camp and start upgrading some of these tools, because that is what it's pushing me to do, right? And it's giving me a lot of upgrade materials. So I probably would be having an easier time if I actually did upgrade something. So I might go back and do that after I finish this camp. What's happening there? What's happening there? What are you doing? Oh, you're being attacked.
Not looking so good.
Oh, shit. I'm not sure how he got seen, though. Like, he was already being attacked. I guess there was more shit down here that I just did not see. Alrighty. Get out of my way, dusty ass bear. All right. Get the healer over here too. I gotta kill the healer for sure. Ooh, poison's pretty good. Yeah, that's gonna kill you. Alrighty.
Good one. That's one for us.
That could have been done better. But a win's a win. I picked up a unique boot just now. We're gonna take a look at it after, though. We're gonna clear this entire camp before leaving this place. This is a human dude. Oh, so this was one of their camps that got overrun. Worn book. The book appears to be a treatise establishing power and curbing rebellion. The following section is dog-eared. To achieve true victory, one must target the youth. You will never convert the old guards, too stubborn in their heathen ways. But the young, they are flexible, malleable, and if all else fails, easy targets. Who you cannot make soldiers, make victims and examples. When first asserting control over a population, show of force is recommended. Kill the children, and their parents will follow. Hope is like a syrup egg, best ground underfoot. The last line is circled. The following is annotated below it. I'll practice on syrup eggs. Crushing throats should be easier after that, especially with boots like these. Well, good thing you didn't get a chance to practice. No fake Sun Tzu over here. Ooh, we'll definitely go check that out in a second. Let's make sure I clear this area out. All the humans here are killed by the Zerups, and the Zerups took over this entire camp. Alright. Take that. Oh yeah, this is what I seen from up there. A little high, but, you know, not too bad. Another dagger. Nothing interesting here. Let's see what this unique is that I got. Steel Garrote boots. +5 carry capacity, and then it gives you +1 constitution. I still think this one's better. For now. Did I get anything else? No. Looks like spider cave action to me.
Stand back.
I don't really want to mess with spiders, but, you know. Alright. Since we're already here, let's prepare for the worst.
This one's mine.
There's only two? It looks like there's only two. Alrighty. I heard some noise over there that was not human. Yeah, we about to get ambushed in here. Yep, we getting ambushed in here for sure. Just come over here and take this ambush head on. Yep. Yep.
Take your best shot. Hey! Over here! You okay? Next one's mine.
I'm moving slow right now. They put some kind of debuff on me.
Back on my feet.
Oh, they poisoned me. Okay. Goddamn poison killed me. I don't know if I had an antidote or something like that to get rid of that.
You take lead. Good fight.
All right. So let's attempt to do this better. Starting off with, I need to change this. Do the magma throwables here.
Take your best.
Yes. I'm just slow being here. I guess it's just the webbings on me.
Hold on. Perk up, Envoy. Nice shot.
All right. Yeah, I'm just moving. Oh, it's because I'm overweight. That's why I'm moving slow. Jeez. All right. Slightly overweight. Oh, what the hell? I don't understand why right trigger is equipping and unequipping stuff. What can I do to get rid of some weight right now? These have no weight. I just gotta go start selling shit. I always hate inventory management. I swear to God, I hate managing weight and shit. All right. We'll deal with this later. Let's just drop some shit. Stash in camp. Oh, I get to send shit to camp from here? Oh, that's good to know. All right, well, that solves that. Add no more food items here. A little bit. Nothing here is good enough, though. That should kill him. Alrighty.
Back on my feet.
Alrighty. Alright, well, it's good to know I learned that you could just send stuff to camp from here. There was also an option to break stuff down, but I'm not going to break anything down just yet, just because I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But it's good I solved that. There's a body up there. Potions. Grimoire. More loot. See, I always hate inventory management. Dude, the first mod I like to play games fresh, right? Without too many mods and stuff manipulating the mechanics. But usually the first mod I will download is anything to disable weight, because I hate inventory management. I hate dealing with weight and moving shit around and all that. Like, I just find it annoying. I've never found it to be a mechanic I think that adds anything to the game beyond being a nuisance, because I just don't see the point in going to storage in a single player game. In multiplayer games, it's fine, but in single player games, I like being able to walk around with all the things I've found at all times. I don't know why. This is always how I've been. So when games start giving me like inventory management, I just find it annoying.
Unseen, unheard. Make way. Good one. Aim where? Let's see what you got.
There's not enough hotbar space though, because my skills and my companion skills gotta take up spots on there. So I'm definitely feeling the strategy is going to be literally pick one skill per companion that you like, and then one passive, and that's it. Because because you're gonna get 2 companions, right? And I only have 4 hotbars here. And maybe that's just because I'm using gamepad, but I highly doubt it. So it's gonna just be really limiting to have too many skills juggled. I mean, I guess you could use the radio wheel for the companion skills and not put any of their skills on your hotbar. There was more spiders somewhere else, right? This camp is completely cleared. The part where this old Paragon wall. There were some spiders here somewhere, right? Let's go deal with those. The outdoor spiders. Did not loot this place well at all. I think I got too caught up in the fighting and just kind of left things behind. I think I assumed I was going to backtrack for it, and I just, kept branching further and further ahead. It's kind of why I always like kind of loot while I'm in fighting, just because I know I do that shit a lot. Right. Or I just forget to go back for things. All right. Can I burn the eggs up?
Stand back.
I can burn the eggs up. I didn't burn all of them though. Let's do it this way. I'm not sure why I'm doing that. Maybe there's like a spawn that they can become. Because it doesn't let him target anything he can't target, right? So there might be a real reason to do that. I'm going to assume it's to prevent like further spawns of the spiders coming up. This is where the treasure map was, right? This is for sure where the treasure map was. Not this one here. Yeah, this is definitely where the treasure map was showing me to go. Is it in the water? Yes, it is in the water. Oh. There's a door back here too. Tango, how do I see my completed? There it is. So what was it called? Captain Hanaqua's spoils? That wasn't too hard to find. Alrighty. I kind of want to head back to town and do some upgrades and stuff like that. Ooh. What are you? Oh, you're attacking the spiders.
You're not looking
Damn
so
it.
good.
I didn't think it would take so long to get my weapon out. Oh, that thing is huge. What is that? Is that a spider too? Huh. But I didn't have to fight that thing. Is that it over there? I think these are what it was over here. Weird bug things. Water beetles.
This used to be a good fishing spot until something started dragging people away.
So don't go into the water? Is that what you're saying? The water looks shallow enough. This heads over the Paradise. I want to kind of stay on this side of the road, though. Clear up all these gray spots on the map before I start going too far off the beaten path. Take that. All right, let's set up a camp. I'm gonna upgrade this axe some, see if it changes at all if I do that. Select a weapon, a piece of armor upgraded. All right, if I upgrade, does it turn to a better weapon? Audra and variants used to upgrade uniques, items across quality tiers. I have no crafting recipes. Oh, this is upgrading. This is stuff I have in my inventory. I have this in my inventory. Oh, I did find some unique chest pieces. Slowly regenerate up to 15% of your max health. Once your damage is stored as essence. Oh, that actually is what I'm looking for. Your companion deals 10% more damage. I don't really care if he does more damage, but that's pretty cool. This is pretty good. I didn't even recognize I got that. And what else do I have here? Blocking, increased critical hit damage. This is better than the Arcanist boots, I'm pretty sure. Actually, this is actually pretty good. Where did I get this set from? Is this like the pre-order set? I'm not quite sure where I got this set, but I will rock it. I don't really like how it looks, though. But you can transmog anything you want, right? I do like how this chest piece looks. I just don't want it set bonuses. Unique pieces of gear don't have any weight. It's only the chest pieces that have weight. All right, so none of this stuff actually respawns after you clear it out, which I guess is good and bad. Kind of forces you to push forward when it comes to your grinding. I kind of want to go over here. It's like a whole section over there that I have not explored in this city. I'm not sure how I missed it. Anything else over here? All right. I feel like it's this building I haven't gone into. Migrants are Assery? What's that? Let's see something. All right. Let's head up. Ooh, what's this? Test your metal. Do you think you have what it takes to stand against me? Oh, I think I read this already. This is the challenge to the weapons master.
Saves from skates for the rest of us. Sorry, boys. Seems luck is on my side. Too deep.
Look alive!
My grandfather could do a better job than you lot. He's missing both arms. Put your backs into it. Another recruit. By the flames, Cynric finds the strangest types.
You have me mistaken. I know my way around a fight. Strangest types, what's that supposed to mean?
Oh, you do ya? If you think you're so tough, why don't you prove to me what you've got? Spar with me. I'll take on you and your big blue friend.
If you're sure, I've got plenty of reach.
Sure, why not?
Oh, it'll be fun, all right. In Magran's name, prepare yourself.
Show me what you got!
Hey! Over here!
All right.
Oh, we done already?
You have passed.
I think we've lost him.
It's clear I underestimated your prowess. Fierce as a Rathoon you are, envoy. Now for your prize. Our surplus includes a large hammer, an arquebus, a spear, and a wand. What say you, huh?
Take an arquebus. I don't have an arquebus.
Aha, the blessed firearm. Its flames burn brighter and faster than any I've seen before. With it, you will destroy your enemies. The arquebus, then?
This is probably a unique. So I should probably take something I actually want to use. I wish I could see what the hell it was. It's kind of annoying that I can't. You know, I'll take the hammer.
Ah, nothing more satisfying than smashing your foes until they're a bloody pulp. You sure? It is done. May Margaret
Oh, it's just a common.
fall upon your enemies, envoy.
I should do the arquebus now. Like, I really wish it just showed me what the hell it was. I don't like that I had to, like, kind of guess there. I took the hammer because I didn't want to risk it not being a unique, you know. If it was a unique, then it's like, all right, that'd be good. I'll use it. It was just a regular rifle, then it's like, whatever. That's kind of annoying. I might reload saves. Nah, I'll just let it go, I guess. Let's let it go. I'll find an arquebus later. What's down here? Anything over here? Well, I didn't go to the second floor. Let's go back in there. I came up there because I heard them talking.
I have to figure out how he does it. It's killing me.
Can I play dice with you, bows?
Too easy.
Guess not. Ooh, what's this? Fresh water. That's it back here. I was kind of hoping that challenge would be a whole... Oh. Ooh, interesting. Another great axe. Kind of hoping that challenge would be like a whole like gauntlet of fights to do. Just for some more experience, but it was just the one battle with her and she wasn't too hard. Then again, I was probably supposed to fight here before leaving town and getting a few levels and upgrading my weapon and all that other good stuff. How did I not see that the first time? I just like blind. How did I miss that? Just, oh, I didn't come up here. Okay, alright, I guess that makes more sense. There's a bunch of things on this map that I just kind of want to turn off. There's so many like icons and identifiers. Beetles. Giant beetles. Oh, look, an arquebus. There we go. A two-handed rifle. All right, that can go away now. I don't know why I've been deliberately avoiding that side of the map, just because I want to kind of stay on this island to kind of keep it a little bit systematic at how I'm exploring this stuff. But I get the impression that I have to come back. I'm going to end up backtracking for that side. I don't think it connects just from looking at it. Is there a bear in there? I wonder what killed this bear inside this cave. There's another bear over there. I think it's strange that the bears and the Zerps are kind of attacking with each other. It doesn't seem like they should be doing that, but I think they all kind of have I'm the enemy on all sides type deal going on. Bear massacred this camp. I assume if there was anybody there, it already ate them. I think turning off corpses might be the play here. I think corpses are where they're throwing me off here.
People have to eat.
So the compass is just showing me like so much crap. There's something over here just now. There's a bunch of bears over here. I gotta get my backstab upgraded so it can actually kill on one hit. I don't like that. It's not finishing them off. Ooh, oh.
What am I hitting? Next one's mine.
Getting a bit better at using my combos and knowing when to throw it in there. I was kind of hoping I have more charge build up, but it's not. I mean, not charge, stun build up, but it's not where I want it to be. I want to be able to get at least one stun off per big enemy like that. And I'm not quite sure what I would have to change to go about doing that. All right, let's head forward. I think that was leading up to like a bigger bear cave or something. Maybe there's a bear boss in there. What the?
Who poisons us? We cannot see.
I don't know. Fast travel is disabled, huh? Where's that necklace? Oh, it's a quest item. Small dingy amulet with a tag on the back. My dear Walter, always yours. Oh, that's the weaponsmith guy. Trapper's log. We shouldn't be seeing bears in Dawnshore. Not this time of year. Either the seasons have gone mad, or the bears have. Tracked one of them to a pillar of Adra. Was it my imagination, or was the creature praying? Something's very wrong here. It'd be dangerous to sneak in for a closer look, but danger's never stopped me before.
I'm always telling visitors we're not as crazy as they've heard.
I can't reach up there, can I? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. Anything up here? No. Well,
Didn't used to be this overgrown. I can take care of that if you want.
I'm gonna need to have him taking care of these on my own. More bears.
Right behind you. I got a that bear's chomping on. Good one. That's a bad way to go.
A lot of common weapons around here.
It's almost like the Randalls are trying to crush that house.
I see another bear over there, which I'm gonna creep around to get. This feels like it's leading to a boss, though. Got dungeon vibes. All right. I think this is where the house was. Yeah, okay. Made a little bit of a circle there. Merchant's journal. Something's changed in the living lands. Used to be that an honest merchant could come and go as they please. Now, if it isn't the Zurups, it's the bears. And if it isn't the bears, it's the bandits. And if it isn't the bandits, it's the tree folk. Feels like civilization's getting pushed out like a sliver of glass. Enough is enough. I'm hopping onto the first ship back to the Eastern Reach. Might as well stop and gather some mushrooms on the way out, so it's not a total loss. Feels like you should have just left without the mushrooms, bro. So I want to turn the X's off, but there's also times I just don't even notice some of these corpses. Let's go up there and see that path. I feel like that's the correct way, but I also want to see what's over here before I go up that way. Zurup.
Usually venture out here. Wonder what's got them riled up. Give me a target. Quiet as the depths.
Oh. Started charging way too early on that one. What's this? Field notes. I still can't believe the Clavenger asked me to join him for his journey to the Strangle Route. Finally, someone that understands the importance of properly documenting the strange phenomena of all this island. Written below will be my shorthand notes that I shall compile into a proper report upon return to Paradise. Flora density vastly exceeds expected levels. Fungal growth presents throughout much of the Strangle Route. Roots possibly targeting man-made structures. Somehow? Latent essence levels abnormally high. Fauna unnaturally aggressive. Zurup seem... The last letter ends with a long streak of ink and a splash of blood covered in the rest of the page. Seems like Zurup's interrupted that conversation there, buddy. Definitely ate this dude while he was writing.
Something here feels off.
All right, let's continue on, get up this hill.
The scourge invades. Claw it out.
I hear you. Don't know what you mean by that.
It breathes. It is close.
That's the Clavager. What happened?
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the bear and we'll talk after.
Clavager Edmund, unfortunately I cannot dispatch any of my animancers to your grove, not until you can guarantee their safe passage. The Adrian presence in Paradise has complicated our diplomatic relations, but you already knew that when you built an embassy. Okay. So the animancers can't come because the Adrians are basically zealots. And they don't like people who mess with the dead. That bear's already on me.
What's the target? Let's see what you got. Still recover.
Hey! Over here!
Sit there and just kind of stun lock them.
That's it for me. Back in the fight.
Did it again.
What am I hitting? Come and get me! Let me catch my breath.
You take lead.
You're a good friend.
Hey! Over here! Come and get me! Nice!
Oh, you just turned into dust.
Take that, you monstrosity! Well done!
What happened to that bear?
Oh, Jesus. Just right in my face, huh?
My savior. Oh, thank the gods. Your arrival couldn't have been more timely.
Don't thank the gods, thank me. You must be the Adrian ambassador. Are you alright? You call this timely. People have died. There's no place for a diplomat. What are you doing here?
Well, the Clavager and I were investigating a disturbance. But sadly, it got the better of us.
Eamon was no stranger to disturbances, inside or outside the city walls. I never would have expected him to be caught off guard.
Ambassador Falchion Heelguard at your service. And you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say.
Well, your ass is supposed to be in town. I have an urgent... Let's see. I have an urgent missive from the Emperor for you. I was held up at Fort Northreach. I can't as quickly as I could. Spare me the honorifics. We can't afford to linger here. I was held up at Fort Northreach. Let's see.
Oh, pity you were too late for the Clavager. Damn good fellow. Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted?
Trusted with what exactly? What do you say, Kai? Can we trust you? Trusted with what exactly?
Well, anything. You might have noticed the Empire doesn't have many friends on these shores.
Hey, not with that attitude.
I'm charmed. I take it you had business with the Clavager? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little too wild of late.
I wonder at that, of course, Ambassador. Did you have anything to do with his demise? It's a shame. If word got around, you killed him. Pay up and we'll see if that doesn't happen.
Envoy?
He raises a fair question.
On my honor as your countryman, his death was not of my doing. Let's speak no more of this. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness, and a strange corruption moving toward the city. The changes in the ecosystem are expected, but this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad.
Not madness, it's an illness, a malady of the soul.
So, the rumors of plague were true. The situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action before whatever this is consumes the living lands.
We are here. Come to us. Commune with us.
I'm gonna need you to stop speaking in my head when I'm talking to people.
We have waited for you. Come.
What's the matter? Can you hear me?
Just a bit lightheaded after the fight. It'll pass.
Well, that's encouraging. The Emperor trusts your judgment, and so do I. Whatever you think is best, I'll support it. You know something of our troubles. That much is clear. What would you have us do?
What if Audra is the source of the blight and the strangleroot? I'm gonna try something with the Audra. Kai, be prepared to catch me if I pass out. We're gonna do that.
Right behind you.
Oh, just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
Alright, first, let's collect all this stuff around here. I didn't tell that guy when I'm hearing voices, because, well, I don't really trust him or like him. The Clavenger's in here. This is where we came from. All right, let's see what happens.
It is you. Come closer. We feared you were but a dream. We awake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting.
You've been speaking to me since Fort Northreach. What do you want? Who's we? Whatever you are, stay out of my head.
We were drowning in our nightmares for so long. Your hand was a branch. Escape. We reached for you. And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured. But you too are alone in your strangeness.
Let's set that aside. What's wrong with the Strangleroot? Alone in my strangeness indeed. If I'm familiar to you, do you know whose godlike I am?
Godlike? This term means nothing to us. But why would you belong to another, shackled to their will?
Oh, I'm a godlike, period.
Shackled like us to rot and corruption. It spreads and festers and seeps and crawls. Poor bear. Poor us. Poor you.
Fort Northreach, the bear of this place. It's the same plague, isn't it? Poor bear killed the Cavenger, wanted to kill me.
Yes, the air sings with its spores. It is everywhere. We can feel it. We fear it. We can see where it spreads. It is an infection. A foreign body invades. The host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do?
Could have its misery. Close the wound, disinfect and heal it. Free it. At least it can enjoy vengeance as its killer. Put the poor thing down so it doesn't cause harm to itself. Leave it. The beast will fight to earn survival. We're gonna do it number 3.
Death. Because some things might be pruned, some branches cut to save the tree. Envy. How much we envy the loving dead, peaceful under the flowers.
What? The loving dead? Look, I came to see what's wrong with the strangleroot. Can you help me or not?
The rot festers. We could suck the poison out, let green things grow in its place, and we could give you the gift of our healing touch.
What does that come with?
But a favor for a favor. Would you help us in return when we ask it?
It depends on what you ask me to do.
We offer you the power to heal and be healed, and you would wheedle and bargain?
I will not slave myself to you.
Do you wish this power or not?
Could you actually go through this game without taking their power? Sure, let's see what you're gonna offer me.
A favor for a favor then. This place shall heal, and you shall know our power. We tire. New again this world, new again words. We will find you soon.
I am curious to know what would happen if I said no to that. Because if I say no, how do I actually solve this issue? Dream Touch. Heal and revive all nearby allies. Deals damage over time to nearby Delmagan, Dream Thralls, and vassals.
Incredible. Envoy, I don't know what you did, but that was miraculous.
You all right? You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail.
I would not know where to begin, and you wouldn't believe me if I did.
I say we begin with a couple pints. This day's been stranger than most. And out here, that's saying something.
Inquisitor Ludwig will need to hear of this. I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same. Not that she has any interest in ecology. Ludwig is obsessed with our security. Sees enemies lurking around every corner.
That's her problem. I'm here for the Dream Scourge. Shouldn't this Steel Garrote report to us? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'd rank some rogue group.
The Steel Garrote provide us some much-needed protection, but they answer only to themselves.
We're gonna be enemies.
We have our interest in the living lands, and they have theirs. A mutually beneficial arrangement. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor.
No promises.
Ah, you're going to be troublesome, aren't you? At least you're on our side. We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city. Ah, Envoy, what you've done here is truly amazing. Let's keep up the good work, eh?
Just watch your step. There are swaths of the city barely more civilized than this.
Alright. Well, that was interesting. So let's check out this new power I've got. Heals and revives all nearby allies. I'm gonna do a save. But I'm gonna do a playthrough with the one I say yes. I am just curious, is like can you do a playthrough without taking their help?
Do you wish this power or not?
Let's see.
Go then. We would have given you such a gift, but you scorn us. Face your perils alone, but do not call for us in your need.
You can straight up do a playthrough without them, eh? But they still clear the path. Godlike's will. Gain a bonus ability point to spend fighter. Oh, so rejecting their power
You all right?
gives you strength.
Like
gives you ability points. So it changed this ability to a passive that gives you an ability point. So I'm guessing every time I interact with them, I have the ability to reject their strength. You know what? That is another playthrough. Just to see, all right, let's do a playthrough where I just reject their power all the way through. I am curious about how that turns out. We're going to stick with the Dream Touch. Overall, though, I'm pretty sure that taking more and more of the Godlike's power is probably going to corrupt me in some way. I'm very curious to see how this turns out, though. Story's getting interesting. We'll finally meet this Ludwig chick everyone seems to be so afraid of. Amethyst iron chunk. Oh, this guy's following me now. I wonder if he can actually take damage. I don't see his health bar anywhere.
You are full of surprises, Envoy. I
But-
heard godlikes have strange powers, but I've never known one to heal an entire throat. Guess your Emperor really did send the right person for the job, huh? Still, you have your work cut out for you, Paradise. Enjoy the calm while you can.
The path to Paradise is a tad overgrown, but I can find my way back.
All right, well, good luck on your adventures there, buddy. Hope the bears don't eat you. Set up some camp.
Bring any good late night reading? Or was there something you wanted to talk about?
Let's see.
My favorite subject.
Do you have any more conversations? No.
What do you want to know?
No, that's everything.
Enjoy the...
The hell is that?
Quiet as the depths.
It's like an air elemental or something? Phantom.
In Rawattai, you don't abandon good supplies. I wonder what happened here.
Just like the good old days.
There's a corpse underneath the bridge here. Let's look under the bridge first before I get moving.
I get the feeling sometimes that this island has it in for all of us.
I thought there'd be something back here. It looked like you could explore behind, but nothing. All right, let's explore this tower. This feels a bit off the beaten path here, but since I've already broken it, might as well go through and see what it actually is.
That looks valuable.
Yeah, no
I'll do the
kidding.
honors and open it.
Just make sure there's no enemies around. Bargain cash. Kind of want to head back. I guess I can stay on this path and I'll head to Paradisi. Can't climb up that. What the hell? These traps? Dysfunction? Okay, what the heck is triggering that? That? No, it's just moving. Okay. Don't trip the tripwire.
The Living Lands is scattered with old Parkrunan ruins like this. Good.
I'm sure he was saying something important.
Good builders and explorers. Now, the last of them live in an old keep in Galawain's tusks. This island's never taken kindly to settlers. You take lead.
Alrighty.
Hey! Over here! This one's mine.
I already got him. Oh, there's another one down there. All right. Well, that wasn't too bad. Skeletons are pretty easy. Or maybe I just got like an actual decent damage boost from upgrading my weapons and whatnot. See, is there a way inside there? Torn Peregrine Scroll, Part 1. On the third night, Ivana came to the tower cliff. Where is the sheer, jagged precipice forbade all who might pass. Her pickaxe glanced off the surface, and when she threw her rope, it fell back to the ground and found nothing to latch onto. The wall is high, Ivana lamented, and lit her torch as a prayer against the encroaching dusk. I cannot climb, but my path cannot end here. Your path has led you here to challenge you, Mogren said, in a voice that seemed to emanate from the flame itself. The stone before you is the same as the stone you stand upon. Your footing will find the way. So Ivana knew what she must do. Sounds like a Bible scripture of some sort. Oh my god. Hitting that wall almost killed me. I guess there was a barrel on the other side of it. I guess I could have shot it through the thing. What? Jesus. Boots of the bricklayer, huh? Maxims of the power gun 2. In older lands, it was said, to know the world, first make it a map. In the older lands, it was said, to know the world, first make a map of it. To know the cavern, make a model of it. To know the soil, grow a garden of it. Now it is written in blood, you shall not mistake a model or a map for the maxim, which is the truth manifest in the world. You shall not reduce the great to a grubby to the grubby miniature. You shall not mistake the drain hole for the maelstrom. The taste of blood is that which seems clear on the map is tangled in the maxim. All right. Ivana snuffed the torch and stepped onto the nearby ledge, and her humble walking boots found the foothold upon the moss. She mustered her courage and reached for the outcropping above her head. Proceeding step over step, hand over careful hand, with the last of her strength, she reached the top of the mighty cliff, then turned and watched as the last of the sun sipped under her waves. I don't understand, Ivana thought aloud again. How did I know where to climb? Only heroes can do such things. Was your mother not a bricklayer? Margaret asked. Yes. Did she not scale the walls of your great keep? Of course she did. And that is how you knew. Triumph does not come to those born to greater purpose. It comes to those willing to use the tools they were given. I like some of these stories. They're fairly well written. And they're kind of curious. It's like in Elder Scrolls. I like reading all the books and stuff because there are some cool stories that they're just spread throughout the lands. And it's kind of a sign of great storytelling that they're willing to build a world with, this stories that don't really matter to the overall main purpose of the game, right? It's just about giving a bit of lore and backstory. A lot of games neglect to do that these days. They don't take the time to just share side stories and obscure little journal notes that don't really matter.
Hey, that looks like a totem to your burned queen.
A Wodeca piece, right? I think that's everything. I think this is where I came from, right? Yes, it is. All right, so that's the Erdum cache explored. I don't believe I missed anything here. Alrighty, so we're on this side of the island now, but we're gonna head back.
Right behind you.
Just creep up on these bugs here. I don't know what you're doing. Imagine having these kind of big ass beetles in real life. Just beetles the size of cane corsos. Be creepy as hell. Is there a way inside this house? Maybe from the roof? Oh,
It's got natural light, right on the river, just needs a little upkeep.
Crumbling gardener's log. The pages of this decades-old journal are yellow and brittle. Much of it is illegible, but you can make out the following entry clearly. The soil has been sunburned lately, like it's got a secret to keep. Hopefully those newcomers from the repubs will be able to provide some help. I've heard that some of the best animancers in the old country had to offer aren't here now. No answer yet to my letter, but I'm sure they'll reply soon. They wouldn't leave fellow Valian in the dark, right? Others have been saying that maybe we should have just packed up and throw our lot in with Fjord. I don't know. On the other hand, they could probably use the extra manpower. On the other... Crumbling gardener's log. The pages of this decades-old journal are yellow and brittle. Much of it is illegible, but you can make out the following entry clearly. The soil has been stubborn lately, like it's got a secret to keep. Hopefully those newcomers from the Republic will be able to provide some help. I've heard that some of the best animancers the old country had to offer are here now. No answer yet to my letter, but I'm sure they'll reply soon. They wouldn't leave a fellow Valiant in the dark, right? Others have been saying that maybe we should just pack up and throw our lot in with Fjord. I don't know. On the one hand, they could probably use the extra manpower. On the other, this is our home. I'm not going to give it up so easily. Well, your home lost to the garden and the weeds and the mushroom spores, it seems, buddy. I want to go. I found a amulet or whatever for this vulture guy.
Nice to see you again. How can Walter be of assistance?
Found this amulet with your name on it.
I'm sorry, I don't buy... That's it. That's my amulet. Daggerta gave me this. We had a fight, and she accused me of throwing it away before we left Deerwood. I did bring it with me, but I lost it while I was out, procuring more wares. I can't believe you found it.
You could prove to Daggerta you never tossed it away. What's it worth to you? Here.
Perhaps. Or perhaps our ship has sailed. Regardless, I'll know I have it. And that's enough for now.
Here, just give it to him.
How can I even thank you? You don't know the weight you've lifted from my heart.
What are you selling over here? Nothing I need.
The living Lanzard.
Tell me, it was you who found the amulet, yes?
I did, on the body of a convicted smuggler. Doesn't matter who found it. Let's see.
Huh. Typical of this place. Nothing is ever lost that can't be purchased at markup from the black market. Now I have some apologies to make. I can't say I'm thrilled about that. But maybe things can get better between us. With time. And abundant beverages.
That's almost nice. They're almost friendly again.
What harm? Time to resupply?
No. I think that's it for today. I think I'm going to leave it there. We did quite a bit. A lot of exploring. But I figure how to edit this down so it's not like 5 hours long. But yeah, that was pretty cool. I think it's interesting that you can do a playthrough by rejecting all the gods' powers. I'm definitely going to have to do that just to see how I can progress through the story without any of the gods' touch powers. I'm pretty sure taking their power is going to backfire on me at some point. But yeah. Thank you guys as always for dropping by. I appreciate you guys for giving me your time as always. Have yourselves a good morning. And if this is the only video you're watching me today, have a good afternoon or good night.